A prominent former Nigerian oil minister has been charged with bribery offences and appears in London court today. Dezani Alison-Madueke, who also served as president of the Organization of the Petroleum Exporting Countries, or OPEC, was a key figure in the Nigerian government of Goodluck Jonathan between 2010 and 2015. She denies all those charges. Arise News chief correspondent John Cookson has the story.
She was once one of Africa's most prominent politicians, a former president of the global oil cartel OPEC, the first female to hold the post. Today's London court appearance by Alison-Madueke follows years of investigations by Britain's National Crime Agency and Nigeria's Anti-Graft Commission, the EFCC. A Nigerian court has already recovered $21 million from bank accounts Alison-Madueke held in Nigeria, and both the EFCC and the US Department of Justice have seized properties worth almost $100 million, allegedly purchased with the proceeds of corruption. Evidence in this case is expected to shed further light on alleged corrupt practices endemic to Nigeria's oil industry over a period of 5 years. And the crux of this case, Britain's National Crime Agency alleges Alison-Madueke accepted bribes during her time as Minister for Petroleum Resources in exchange for awarding multi-million-dollar oil and gas contracts. Prosecutors will allege she accepted at least $120,000 in cash, access to multiple London homes, luxury holidays and private flights. The allegations also say she accepted goods from high-end stores like Cartier and Louis Vuitton. The 63-year-old has been on bail since she was arrested in London in 2015. She denies corruption charges. John Cookson, Arise News, Westminster Magistrates Court, London.
Arise Chief Correspondent John Cookson still update on that story, standing outside the Westminster Magistrate Court. Good morning, Cookson. It's good to see you. Well, what's the latest here? What are we learning this morning as this trial opens?
Hey Bosun, good to see you. Well, the case started at 10 o'clock this morning, and we're in recess at the moment, and I'll explain why shortly. Alison-Madueke charged as long ago as 2015 with bribery, and she appeared in the dock today at Westminster Magistrates Court with two other defendants, Doya Agame and Ayinde Bukola. She was in court number one. She appeared very relaxed, smiling, her trademark smile coming through as she walked into court today. She was wearing a designer beige suit and brown beret and looked as if she had no trouble in the world. And then she took her place in the dock in this magistrate's court with the other two defendants, and the prosecution ran through some of the charges, and there are 6 charges, person, of bribery. I mentioned some of them in my report. She received $120,000 in cash, allegedly, the use of several London, high-end London homes. Her school fees for a son were paid. Flights on private jets were given to her. And she received high-end goods from Harrods, Cartier and Louis Vuitton in respect of getting favours regarding lucrative oil contracts. Now, the moment that we're in recess, and the reason why we're in recess, because first of all, her barrister wanted her to be out on bail. She was on her own reconnaissance. In other words, she didn't pay anything to be out on bail. And the magistrates, to everyone's surprise, said, well, she should pay something because she's a flight risk. She might try to leave the UK before the case actually comes to Crown Court later this month. Now, she offered £50,000 bail or $60,000 in cash, and the magistrate said that's not enough. She's still a flight risk. She must put up some more money. So what's happening at the moment is something of a drama. She's got to try and find some more money from somewhere before she's released on bail today. Now, in theory, she could go to jail if she doesn't find enough cash to satisfy the magistrate. This is very much a preliminary hearing. It's the first hearing since she was charged with bribery in 2015. The case will go to Southwark Crown Court on the 30th of October, but her main difficulty at the moment is trying to find enough money to give her bail, and so that she's released today. If she can't find the money, and we'll know in the next few minutes whether she has found the bail money or not. If she finds it, she can walk free, as it were, till the next Crown Court hearing.
Yeah, John Cook said this looks like the start of a long-drawn battle, by the way, at the courts, as it were. Thank you very much for raising the curtain for us here out there in London. Thank you so much, John Cook, Arise Chief Correspondent, in the trial opening of Nigeria's former oil minister and the former OPEC president, Diezani Alison-Madueke.